ADHD, 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 it's alive. ADHD, 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 it's alive. What's up, everybody? It's the host of the ADHD Life podcast, Malachi. Hope everybody's been well. Hope everybody's been blessed. Let me tell you guys, it's been rough. It's been rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough. But without further ado, I got to wear a tux all day this past Sunday for the first time in forever. And it was fabulous. Okay. I need to stop. What does that say? Never mind. I'm just gonna leave it. But it made me feel like I was a kid again, because I used to dress up a lot back then, and everywhere I went, I had to dress up. I didn't care. Oh, we going to a party? Dress up. We're going to go eat. Dress up. We're gonna go skate town. Dress up. Like, I had to have a button-up shirt, some decent looking jeans, and like either some Sperry's or some dress shoes, and that was my go-to. I also had an afro and had to make sure my afro was looking nice and neat. And I'll tell you what, the memorial experience, the memorial service, that was interesting. It was very interesting. Like, I had the nervous jitters, like I had a little bit of crying going on, but mostly the nervous jitters for some odd reason. And I just, I had to come out of my shell and be like, you know what, Lord, I'm not here to show off. I'm not here for them to see me. I want them to hear what God has been doing for me, and I want God to play through me. So I always ask him to like decrease me, increase him. I've been doing that since I was with the United Voices of God back in like 2014, 2015, that time. And it really makes a difference, because it's not about me. It's about, worshiping God and everything. But in this case, it was, someone's loved one had passed away, and they asked me to come and play. So that's exactly what I did. I came and played, showed up and showed out. I tell you what, God did his thing out there. He sure did, because I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I get everything set up right, and I just kept running into all these little problems. Couldn't get the audio right. It's getting feedback. The microphone was acting a little crazy. I had to do everything from my phone. Because I had it set up perfectly. You just press play and everything does what it's supposed to. The cables weren't working. And I was like, what? These are brand spanking new. These are brand new, fresh out the box. Why aren't you working? So I was just like, you know what? Bluetooth, boop. Parent that sucker up right before getting ready to play. I'll tell you what. Got real nice and comfortable. Got everything packed. Unpacked, set up, whatever. I took my dollars, had to put them out in the hallway because that wouldn't have looked professional. People were recording videos. Speaking of which, if anybody has footage of that, please do not hesitate. Please send that to me. I would love to just hear myself, because I like to hear myself, obviously. But no, I want to know how it went for myself, because it felt real outer body. Like, I was just playing, and it was just like butter. There was no hesitation. There were no wrong notes. It was just butter. Like, you know how easy it is to cut butter after it's been melted? Just butter. That's the best way I can describe my playing. Butter. Buttery. Like, my head that afternoon was looking real buttery. That's what my friend told me. They was like, your head looking real buttery. I'm like, well, I am in this monkey suit. I'm sweating. And they was like, you should probably take that jacket off and that tie. Maybe it'll help you with your butteriness. So I'm like, all right. Enough with the butter, all right? Enough with the butter. I know I'm bald. I know this. Oh, speaking of which, sidebar, I thought about growing the hair back out just one last time, just to see what it looks like. See how long I can get it before I just cut it off again. But I will say, I do miss having a helper, because having to pack all this stuff by yourself, having to unpack it by yourself, like, unpacking it by yourself is one thing, because you know exactly where everything's at, and you may pack too many things. So, for example, I'll pack an extra cable that I don't need, and having a helper pull everything out, and you're just like, all right, why is everything out? I don't really need all this. But you also don't want to make them feel bad, so you just deal with it accordingly. And at the end, after you're done playing, it's like, all right, Everybody's gone. I'm still packing up, and people are asking if I need help lifting anything. I'm like, yes, I will definitely need help lifting these things back into the truck. But as far as packing up, yeah, I would love that. But I miss my helper. I will say that I do miss my helper. I did get to pass out a lot of cards. I want to say I passed out at least 10, and I say a lot, like 10 is a lot, and for me that's pretty decent. That's pretty good. So I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I got to see my family. Got to see my dad before he went to work. Got to see his little new motorcycle. Got to see my grandfather and my grandmother. I wanted to see my other grandmother and my other grandfather, but I was already on my way out. I was like, I missed the turn. I'm like, yep, time to go. It's time to go. I got back home late that night, though. Like, real late. Like, super late. Had someone at the gas station call me an angel, and it felt really weird because sometimes I don't see myself in that kind of light, but they were just like, you remind me of an angel. You are an angel sent from God. Da, 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 da. We're going to pray for you. And all I did was just, give them a little money for gas. I just like, here's $20 here. I mean, that was a blessing for me. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to pay it forward. Here you go. They started praying for me and everything. I'm like, okay. All right. Yes. And I'm grateful for it. I'm not mad about it. It was just like, wow. It really be the little things that get you, like the very minute moments. Because, like, I could have gave them the money and they could have just been like, thank you, went on about their way. But no, they wanted to stop. They wanted to chat, have a conversation about everything, any and everything. And I was just like, okay, so this is happening. Obviously, God had other plans for me. So, heck yeah. I got to see Brother Jamie. He's the other saxophone player at church. He helped me get an outfit for the show this past Wednesday. Lord knows I would have just worn all black with a few splashes of red, maybe purple to match my saxophone. Like, I had a couple different outfits in mind, but when he showed me what he wanted me to, when he ordered what he ordered, and then I got to try it on, it was just like, this is it right here. This is the outfit. I had black chinos, some Topman shoes. I've never heard of it before. And I want to say the shirt was a Topman as well, but it was like two different colors with the plaid. It's like gold. One side black, the other side plaided. Real retro-y. Then I had a solid black shirt. I was going to wear this black hat that I'm wearing right now. And he ordered some jewelry as well to go with it and to really tie everything together. And I was like, wow. This guy knows his stuff. This guy is a professional. Because Lord knows, I would have just worn something bummy. Not bummy, but, I would have worn something just simple, basic, plain. That's how I like to keep it. I just like to keep it plain. But keep it simple, stupid. That's the method I follow. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Because I don't have a lick of fashion. I just wear what matches. If you know me, you know. I just wear what matches. Sometimes stuff I put on don't even match. But I wear it because it's a few splashes of this color there. What supposed to go with this down there. And it's like, nah. He was like, no, we gonna get you together. I went to the church at some point last week. I think it was like Wednesday. I was thinking it was Wednesday, but it was actually like Tuesday. And then I didn't realize that until like halfway I got to the church and was like, oh, wait, there's no practice. There's no Bible study, and it's Tuesday. But hey, at least my head was in the right space, going to church and stuff. So that's good. That's real good. I went to music bingo, had a great time as usual. Flirtatious didn't show up. Sad cry. And I decided not to go to Flock. I think it was because Flirtatious didn't show up that day. And I'll probably go. I'm gonna go tonight and check the status at Flock, for me playing for Sunday brunch and see where we are about that, because they did say they was going to call. I was looking forward to their call. Maybe they did, and spam on my phone was like, bye-bye, Felicia. Just like sort of push it to the side. My phone has been doing its own thing these past 2 weeks. It's just been doing its own little thing, and I'm just like, you know what, Google, I'm over you. I'm done. We got to break up. You're making it hard for me, okay? And I just don't understand it, okay? So like, either get your crap together, or I'm playing for the other team, Team Apple. See, you're nasty. I knew what you was thinking. I knew what you was thinking when I said that. And no, I'm not like that. I'm just saying in general, like, Google they got to get their stuff together, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, I mean, brand new phone, just brand spanking new. This is the 5? Yeah, this is the 5. Like, I was in love with my 4A, my Google Pixel 4A, for the longest until I broke it. And then it started acting retarded. Well, it was already acting retarded. I just got fed up with it and I threw it against the wall. And yeah. So I had to get a new phone, needless to say. And that's when they gave me the this one. No. What did I have in between it? I want to say they gave me another one, but that it had more space. Yeah, they gave me another one, but it had more space, and I kept that one for a while. Oh, are they on the? They might be on the 6 yet. 1 second, I gotta check this. Google. This might be the 6 that I have in my hand. Google Pixel 6. Of course, it doesn't show me images. No, this is a 6. Okay, so I broke my 4A. Then they gave me a 5. That one did okay for a while. That one had more space on it. The pictures, hit or miss. I prefer the Samsung Galaxy. What is it? I think I'm recording with a 9 on here. The camera on this thing is just, like, Google, you got to step your game up, because this is sad. Like, I hope somebody didn't fall off the roof. They've been working on the roof. That would be bad. My leg! That's nothing to joke about, but laugh at my pain. Yeah, so like, I'm recording with the Samsung phone, right? And I love the camera quality, but I hate the phone. I'm just not I'd prefer their TVs over their phones. But I like the camera. Amazing front camera. Like, I take a picture and super crispy, just every time. Never fails. Doesn't make me look ugly, or it doesn't like flop it around like my Google does. It'll take the photo and it'll flop it around, and it's like, that's not me. I mean, it is me, but why does it do that? I used to have another phone that did that, and I couldn't stand that phone. I used to hate that, because I would have to like tilt my head a certain way and like make it perfect. If I didn't make it perfect when it flopped, because it was gonna flop, it was gonna flip like a mirror, except you're on. Okay, so picture a mirror, right? You're looking at you see yourself. All right, so imagine it being flipped around. Not seeing your back of your head, but like your left side's on your right side, and then your right side's on your left, and it's like, that's not the photo that I took. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So that's the problem I'm having with my 6. I might have had it with my 5 too. But whenever I take photos with this Galaxy, I want to say this is a 9. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to flip the camera just so I can see. And of course, the tripod is in the way of that, so I can't give you it. I'll leave it somewhere in the next podcast, I guess. I'll leave. I got a message from the other saxophone player. He's like, I guess I'll let you slide. There's supposed to be a banquet tomorrow, but I decided not to go, and that's mainly for personal reasons. I mean, I don't dislike being around people, but right now I've been in this like really weird headspace. Like, I don't want to deal with anybody right now. So I'll get to that later. But for now, we're going to get back to the podcast, because I feel like I ran off on a tangent at some point. Music bingo. Flirtatious didn't show up. Friday. There we go. Friday, I got to play in Kannapolis, and it was a pretty good turnout. Like, people were stopping, taking photos, videos. I'm passing out business cards. They're telling me the history of the town, of how he didn't used to let people like street perform, which I didn't know about. And I wasn't too worried about it until they told me that, and I was like, my buddies were like, the worst they can do is tell you to pack it up and leave, and I'm like, facts. That's true. That's true. I mean, I made some great connections that night, and hopefully I'll be hearing from them soon, because this could open up the door. That opportunity could open up so many doors for me just in that little area alone. And maybe if their business is big enough, they can expose me to other areas outside of Kannapolis. And I'm just kind of hoping to just like make my stamp there and like just sort of expand. Just like put little stamps everywhere. That way my name is in the bucket. You may not be well known, but some people will know me. And hopefully I can, build an audience, build a following that way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I fell asleep on the couch last night and I woke up to Brian coming in and smacks my foot. I'm like, what's up? He's like, you sleeping on the couch, I see. I'm like, yeah, this is, yep, I tend to do that from time to time. Then again this morning. Well, I woke up and I was in my bed, and then I came out here, did my thing for like, half a day. I'll tell you about that later. I came in here and, was on my phone for a little bit, put the phone down, fell asleep in the chair again. I want to say for about an hour. Nice little power nap. Helped me clean and everything like I've been trying to do. I still got a little bit of cleaning to do. I got to fold up the clothes, put up the laundry, take the dishes out the dishwasher, get a grocery list together. I mean, I may tackle this corner over here that you guys can't see, and it's going to be like that for a little bit. So, yeah. But it's starting to bother me. I do have to, eventually I will have to go in that corner and, like, put everything up in a neater way. I'm thinking about doing, like, racks. I'm going to put piecing a rack together, like one or two of them. That way everything's just, like, on the rack and it's not just piled on top of each other like a big old mess, because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a giant mess. I did think about taking those walls that fold and just like place them around it. That way I can just dig in there when I need to and then put the things back, but I don't want to do all that. That's extra money. Then it's going to make it even smaller in here than what it actually is. Saturday, I woke up, immediately started doing my music thing, hot breath, funky, sweaty, and I think I cooked an egg maybe at some point, and that was egg. I had an egg and I want to say a protein shake, and that was my meal for the day until later. Later was kind of blurry. I was all over the place. I do know I was all over the place that day. Oh, snap, my buddy, he was like, you should come to this concert. He's working security, right? And he ends up meeting OVO 40. Drake's producer, right? And I was like, what? No. And then he showed me a picture of who OVO 40 is. I'm like, no. Then you see a picture with OVO 40 and Drake. I'm like, no, you didn't meet him. He's like, yes, I did. And he's telling me this amazing story about how I should have came, and if you would have came, you probably would have met him too. And there was a hot chick that looked like a famous actor there that was trying to talk to him or whatever, but I mean, it didn't work out because I think he had something to do. He came back and she was gone. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to a concert this Saturday. I'm going. This guy's meeting producers and famous people, and I'm like, I'm over here chilling by myself, not doing anything. So that, yes, I'm definitely going to go out and support. He said it's like a house EDM music party that he's doing security for this time. Which, I mean, sounds pretty fun, really. Not going to lie. I might do that. I might do that one of these days. As far as, like, working security. I've always wanted to work security. I mean, I know I ain't got much muscle, but I'm working on it. I don't like how this camera makes me look small, though. I mean, I've been working out. I mean, come on, bro. I've been working out. I've been lifting. Doing a little lifting. That's why I fell asleep on the couch last night, because we were working lats, and working bis and tris, a little bit of chest as well, and we were working on form. And the more I was trying to work on form, the harder it got to do those workouts. I mean, yeah, we use less weight. That way I could master the form a little bit better. But still, that it just whooped my tail. Then I got this, my grandmother, I forgot, she let me borrow her shiatsu massage pillow with heat. And this thing is incredible. This thing right here is incredible. Hold on. I'm gonna let the people that can see the video see this thing. This right here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That thing. Whew. It put me right to sleep. I was on the phone with somebody, and I was just like, yeah. The next thing you know, I woke up. I wasn't on the phone. Brian smacking my foot. He's like, wait, what are you doing? I'm like, sleeping. Oh, man. It says here on my in my itinerary that I went to a cookout and met a lot of great people. I'm remembering now. Yes, my boss threw a cookout, and I got to meet a lot of his cigar buddies, and they were cool. I'm not gonna lie, this cigar group is awesome. They're awesome. They're awesome people. He cooked some amazing food. I'm not sure how he cooked them that chicken, but that was amazing. I don't think it was brisket. But for the sake of this, for our time, I'm going to say brisket. He cooked an amazing brisket. That was good. The salad was good. The chicken was good. Oh my gosh, the chicken. I took a picture of the seasoning because I just have to know. I gotta. He did his thing with that. But they also were like talking about a crap ton of movies and TV shows I have to watch, and now I have a movie/TV show that will probably take me a year to finish. But knowing me, I don't watch a lot of TV, and when I do, it's anime. So, or like Dexter or Altered Carbon, something that like really catches my mind. That's like off the wall crazy. And yeah. So hopefully, I'll start watching the shows on that list that we were talking about because it just kept growing and growing and growing. Like if I didn't leave, there probably wouldn't be enough storage in my phone for that list. Like it's horrible. That's how big it is. Like it's so big. Like, oh my gosh. I found a tenner online. It was on the cheaper side. Don't know what's wrong with it. Don't know what the brand is, but he is selling it for like super cheap. Comes with case, horn, mouthpiece, neck, reeds as well. And I'm like, a stand too? And you only want what? Let me just see what I got set aside here for you, sir. And we've been playing tag. We've been playing touch and go, phone tag, ever since. I thought about going up there today, but it's getting a little on the late side to go up there today, so it's definitely going to have to be Saturday before I go up there, because I do have music bingo, and I'm not trying to be late for that. I mean, I guess I could make it, but it's like in South Carolina. That means I have to drive. I have to drive past Charlotte, through Charlotte, no, past Mooresville, through Charlotte, into South Carolina, and wherever I need to go there. I'm not going to put anybody's business out there, but it's definitely a drive for me. I did have some people get upset when I addressed them as like ma'am or sir this week. And I thought about it. It's like, why do people get mad when you do that? It's like, you get upset because people don't show you respect, but at the same time, you want to be called ma'am. Well, no, you don't want to be called. Okay, let me rephrase that. I messed that all the way up. People get mad when you address them as ma'am or sir, but get upset when people don't show them respect. Like, what does the world come to? Like, I get it. People don't want to feel old. Maybe we should all like wear name tags with a 6-digit code on them, make it a lot easier, or everyone had a badge with their name on it, and there's no need to say ma'am or sir anymore, because everyone's names will be visible at all times. No one's feelings gets hurt. No one feels like they're being judged or feels older than what they really are, and it's like, okay, cool, problem solved. Just a thought, just a suggestion. I mean, it'd probably be the start of the end of the world, but yeah. I mean, hey, we's getting a little too sensitive out here, folks. I mean, I know I'm sensitive, but seriously? You get mad over manners? Oh, well, anyway, so I had 2 deja vu moments this past week. The first one was at the church, being there and playing, and what else? Someone leaving their phone and they were asking for my help, and I didn't know how to help them because I didn't know their name, but I knew of them, and they knew me, and it was like, yeah, I've seen them at the cookouts, but I'm not sure what their name is. I also don't have their number. But yeah, we're related. Yeah. I do apologize. I wish I could help you find them, but I just don't know. I do apologize. And the second one was on the job site where we were doing this tile job this week, and me and my boss had gotten into it, just like in the vision. And he had words, I had words, and I had something in my hands, and he was walking through the hall down the stairs, and I was looking at him, and as he's walking away, and it was just like that. It was like, whoa, I've seen this before. Oh, wow. And it was just like that for both instances. And it's like, I call them deja vu moments or dreams that come true, but they're more like visions that come true. And I'm like, what the world is going on? Like, it happens too often for it to be a deja vu moment. It's like, it's out of this world, man. It really is out of this world. It's like you dream of something one day, and then 6 months will pass, and then it comes to life, and you're just like, okay. It's really weird, man. It's weird. I'm trying to tell you, it's weird. It's really weird. But other than that, man, we're gonna address the other thing I want to talk about. So mentally, I've been in a dark place. I've been distancing myself from people and building walls. I didn't think it would be appropriate for me to come on here and vent about what's going on, because we all have problems and things that we're going through. And that is why the podcast episode did not get uploaded last week on time. And I apologize to my subscribers and followers. I hope you guys have a great week. With this episode coming out today, I probably won't post another one until next week. And we'll just keep the ball rolling that way. Be sure to come out to King Canary for Music Bingo. This is in Mooresville, 7 o'clock sharp. We do have a pretty big turnout, so you will have to find somewhere to park. I have noticed that parking has become not a problem, but it is packed out. It's pretty packed on Thursdays now. I mean, sun's out, guns out, babes out. It's real nice. It's real nice. It's a real nice time. We keep it PG-13 as well, so kids can play. All right. Peace. ADHD, 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 ADHD.